All right, everybody. How's it going? All right, everybody. What's up? How's it going? Late Saturday night. Figure I'd come in and say what's up. How you doing? All right. Give me a second here. Let me sure everything's going all right. All righty. All right. Anybody that could be in here right now or is in here right now? Hey, what's up? Uh, hit me up in the live chat. Give me a little thumbs up icon or whatever you can. Let me know you're in here. Hope all is well with everyone. And yeah. Hmm. All right. Saturday night. And yeah, I figure I'll jump on here right now. I know it's a little late, but I've been a little busy today, visiting with family and everything. And figure I'll just come in here while I can. And I did was able to stop at a few stores tonight and figure I'll show a couple things that I got. All right, let's see. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. I'll just show a couple things I got right now. I was at stopped at a few stores when I was with my family, and I was able to run across a couple things that was rather nice. Hey, what's up, BD? How you doing? All right. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Hey, how's it going on your end? Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. Yeah, yeah, checking these out. I was able to pick them up at the in the produce department of where one of my family members lives. There's a store around near them, and yeah, I was able to grab a few of these. Um, and a lot of some stores they don't got them in this cut or let them get to this color, but these are red jalapenos from what the label description said. And yeah, so but let's go ahead. Some still got the shading on them, not fully turned color, but yeah, plastic dense pods. Here's another one, good red color, and yeah. Oh yeah, Cal, you're busy, huh? And so these ones actually look really nice. The guy in the produce department was actually very decent about it. He was he actually told me he was actually taking out some of the old ones and putting in some of the new. And he had a box full of fresh ones. And he said, "Hey man, go ahead and take out some of what you want." So I basically had first dibs on them. So that was actually rather nice of the guy. He would just let me get the first crack of the fresh red pinos in there. So I know jalapenos aren't the most interesting strains to a lot of people, but these ones are rather nice. And yeah, actually, jalapeno's a good strain. I know they're not the hottest pods in the world, but hey, they have their place and they can be rather good. Go with about any dish. And most people uh, are familiar with them green, and when they ripen, they do turn color. Most common is this red color. But although jalapenos, when green, we have a nice flavor, but I much more appreciate the flavors they do carry when they are red. Now, this was sorry about that, guys, but now, South Ricky Geek, how you doing? Um, it's rather nice. Um, what's up, Adam B? How you doing? There's another part of that red pino I picked up. Nice thickness. Nice little crunch to it. I'm glad that guy at the store was nice enough to let me have the first choice of pods out of the box, or out of the box of fresh ones. So actually, I really appreciate something like that. So, Brocky, how you doing? You may have said that already. Um, the only drawback sometimes is that certain peppers like these can have a whole lot of seeds, and it can be with some peppers, it can be, some of these seeds can be a little much. Some seeds and some strains don't affect the flavor, but sometimes with some ones, sometimes they do. But for me, not so much. I mean, they can be a little bit much when they get so many. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably save some of the seeds from these, and then probably include them in my seed giveaway. Hey Brian, how you doing? Hey, well, how you doing, James? Good to see you guys here. Appreciate you showing up. And and you're right, BD. The red jalapenos are a nice change of pace for 'em. But in regards to the seeds with the heat or anything like that, the only reason why seeds can hold some heat to them is because they're attached to the placental wall and lining and the placental tissue parts of the pepper inside the pepper itself. So since they're attached to that, they retain some of that heat, which placental tissue and the wall lining of placenta is what retains a lot of the heat. And that really does where, since the seeds are attached to it, that's why they become with that little bit of heat or anything to them. That doesn't mean the seeds are the cause of the heat. That just means they're holding it, they absorb some of that from being attached to the insides, the placental walls or tissues of the pepper. So, and these may not be the hottest of the jalapenos out there, but these have some nice mild heat to them, nice good flavor, good texture, and nice, yeah, it's a good one all around. Yeah, these ones I'll save seeds from a number of these pods, and yeah, it'll be a joyous one. These will be very good ones to grow up. And yeah. Now, in regards to heat, these ones aren't the hottest, definitely, but these are rather nice and do have their place. I like jalapenos because to me they do serve their purpose, and I'm just more of a fan of the jalapeno types. Man, ever since I've grown them, I've always been a fan of them, and yeah. And also some other peppers that I've picked up as well. But right now, we're just going to talk a little bit about the pods I picked up. Now, at one of the stores, I did pick up some, or in the same store, I did pick up some manzanos, and and then another store, I did pick up some habaneros. So, but manzanos were looking rather nice. At least most of them were, and Hey Russ, aka Yaya. Hope you're doing well. And now, Adam, you asked about liking the jalapenos or the serranos. Well, I like them both for different reasons. Like the jalapenos, I like the size of the jalapeno, the flavor, and some of them can have some nice good heat to them, some not so much, and they work well with cooking in multiple different dishes and forms. A similar aspect with the serrano. The serrano has a nice crunch to it as well, but in general it can have a little more heat. Just slight bit difference in flavor profile, and those can work well in food dishes in their own way. And and just like similar to what the jalapenos can do, the flavors are different, red versus green. And while in green form they have their place, but while in red form they have their place as well. I like them both, and for different reasons and different times, and different ways. Both are good, but it's just different. Anybody that's tried them and familiar with them enough know that there's a difference in either or. Me, I can go with it being either, but I do like I do like them. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to choose either or. I mean, it's kind of hard for me to just. Well, I can choose one for one in one way, a different day, time, week for one way, and have a similar dish, and then choose the other. You know, serrano versus jalapeno can go either way. Yeah, BD, I am growing either or. I mean, Hobbs, yes, I will be growing Hobbs this year, and yeah. Okay, Russ, yeah, yeah, it's cool that you popped in to say hey. It's all right. I appreciate you being here, man. Thank you. Hey, Copalone, how you doing? Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. And Adam, yeah, I can agree with you. And some types of serranos can be very productive, just like with jalapenos as well. I've seen jalapenos produce very well, but the structures of plants of jalapenos and serranos both are slightly different, and they're both nice. Oh, well, I hope you're doing okay with. I hope you be feel better soon with the sinus thing that you're had dealing with. Hopefully, really do. And, and yeah, yeah. See, that's the thing with the serranos and the jalapenos both. Sometimes there'll be some that are a little more milder, and then all of a sudden you get some pods here or there that are just bam with that heat. You know? some of them got that strong kick to them. But that's the way it goes with either or. Sometimes you'll be something more mild, and all of a sudden you'll get certain pods that just kick it up. They just kick it up notch. uh, hey, bro, how you doing? Thanks for showing up, and thanks for everybody showing up. Appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Rob Z? How you doing? Yeah, I can agree with you on that, Rob. It can be like a bit like roulette. Some would be like I was just mentioning with pods, some more milder, some hot. You can't never know until you know. It's basically you won't really know until you bite into it. Now, I'll go ahead. What I'll do here is I'll show you a couple pods of the Manzanos I picked up, but I'll probably save munching on a couple for you know later in the week, or no, maybe tomorrow. And these are some nice ones. All right, come on, work with me, people. All right, let's see here. Give me a sec, please. All right, give me a second. Got check something here. Oh, come on, don't glitch on me. All right, guys. Let me see. Hey, what's up, everybody? Okay. Hey, Rick, how you doing? Alright, guys. Said I was going to show you a couple files. Hope you're doing well, Rick. Alright. These are Manzanos. Alright. Alright. This one's not going to stand too well just on my hand like that, so I got to prop them open though. Alright. Yeah. This one still got a slight tint to green on one side, but just let this sit out for another day and it'll be just as color, just this color. Yeah. Now, as you can see, some of them got a little darkening color. Anybody that's familiar with them knows these peppers are good for being in sauces and salsas. It can be rather tasty, rather juicy. I had a pot just earlier, and it's very, very juicy. Just so juicy, so juicy in fact that it actually was having a lot of moisture dripping out of it. Yeah, freaky geek. The wind was pretty rough today. Now, um, the Manzano peppers probably could make a good jelly jam. I'm not sure if I'm sure somebody's thought of it. Well, I'm not too sure. I haven't seen much of those in that variant. The Manzanos or Ricados or that family line being used as a jelly jam or jam. I meant. It'd be interesting to see or try because they do have a good flavor, and some of them aren't particularly strong in the heat level, but a lot of them are. A lot or some of them can actually have a good punch to them. Now, I've had from some stores that I've gotten the Manzanos from. Um, the heat has actually been on par with orange habanero. Honestly, I have. Hey, yeah, that actually wouldn't be bad as a topping to pizza or tacos. Um, yeah, definitely. Let's see. BD transplanted some seedlings, huh? That's nice. Hmm. That would be interesting to see how that would go with Manzano's topping that. Um, I could see that trying it a sandwich too as well. That'd be interesting. But that'd be interesting to see how those go on various different types of dishes or food products. So wouldn't hurt to experiment with that. Um, hmm. Let's see. Hmm. All right, Aber. Um, check you around. I mean, if you're taking off, I wasn't sure if that's what you mean you're doing. Uh, but yeah, be cool to see what you come up with on that carton. But yeah, let's see everybody. Hmm. Um. Well, let's see. No, I was just looking at a couple of my plants, but yeah. Tomorrow I'll probably do a plant update and do more on some other of these pods I got. But I just wanted to show some of the red jalapenos and the manzanos I got today. And what the seeds I saved from all these, from whatever seeds I saved from. Oh, you taking off, James? Alright, man. I'll check you around. Alright. But why don't I show you guys some of these habaneros? Alright, take a look at these. Rather nice pods. And I'll just show a few. Now, since, yeah, here's a couple more. I'm just showing you guys how they are. And, yeah, can't beat Starfish Pod. Yeah. Yeah, you got a point about that, Freaky Geek, about uh, how not all peppers are the same size, but can still pack a punch. I definitely have had different peppers, different strains, different sizes from those strains, but still do have kick. But yeah, it's cool how it is like that. But all right, let's see. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm just looking down at a couple plants here. Let's see. Hmm. All right. Oh, uh, Adam, I do grow a lot. This year, I've actually been focusing a little more on growing peppers in this year. Normally, I don't really grow them indoors. I've sometimes I would start some indoors a little bit, but for the most part, I normally just went ahead and just started them outdoors for the most part. That's for majority of my peppers, and I wouldn't be like what I've seen other growers do is start some plants, around November or something, and then have them going until the season starts. That's not normally how I do it. I mean, I'm just saying from what I do, and I mean I can't really speak for everyone. So what I'll do is just, for the most part, there would be a handful of plants I would start indoors. And since I haven't normally had too much of assistance on lights in majority of the time I've been growing, that's why I would do a lot of my starts out, when it starts getting better. And that's another part why I would say a lot of mine haven't been started indoors too much, with exception for a handful. What I mean by handful is maybe a dozen or so. And but this year I have more going on. Last year I had a few more I was able to do. Year before that I was able to do some, but not so much, as of last year. Past couple seasons has been, within a dozen, maybe a few more than a dozen or so. And this year, yeah, it's got a little different. Um, but let's see. Cooper Alone. Yeah, I ended up finding your message on my page. Um, yeah. Uh, all right. Yeah, I did. And I wasn't sure if you were wanting to specify about me sending you a certain variety of seeds, or yeah, I just wanted to be clear about that before. But I didn't get your address since you commented on that on my video, and hopefully you did a thumbs up too. I'll go ahead and say uh, that's what I was assuming. Had in mind that you were wanting to take part in the seeds giveaway. So without holding back on that, I'll just go ahead and put that together for you and get you some out. I'll just, when I got time, in my free time, not when I got time, in my free time, I will put that together for you. No problem at all. I won't hesitate to do that. And I'll save some of these from some of the seeds from these jalapenos I'll show. I'll send you some. And I know you. I'm pretty sure you're more like the milder to righties, so that's what I'm saying. Saying I'll send you some sweet ones, and then some from these pinos here, because these ones aren't exactly excessive on the heat level. Yeah, I've been doing most of my growing outdoors. I've thought about growing indoors, but I have just been taking my time with that. I need to. I've been looking over, picking up different methods and watching how others do, and doing a little bit of looking into and stuff like that, and experimenting around with different methods. So it helps to look around and weigh your options of what works best with you, or what you think you can do, and, and all that. So don't be afraid to, or just go with what you know you can work with. See, I've been experimenting around a bit myself, so it doesn't hurt to look around. So do whatever within your means that you can do. And that's cool, BD. That's cool, Rob, that you're gonna probably do something in your shop too as well. Yes. That's funny and pretty neat when they started moving and bite back. That's funny. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of you. A couple of strains is changing color on me here, but that's probably the strains I'm working on. I like when they do that. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have a color shift to them. Sometimes they don't. Uh, Let me see here. Uh, oh, now I'm trying to move a little bit so I can probably see if I can manage to pick up one of the little guys and bring them over here without disrupting anything. I'm very particular about that. I do not like to risk damaging anything just for the sake of toying around with it. I mean, because I'm very particular about my plants. That's me, though. I mean, I'm sure everybody, all you out there that is a grower or has grown, can relate to that. All right. Gotta get my fat hands in here. All right, guy. You might not be able to see the coloration too well. Now, if you look, even some of the stem is doing that. And yeah, this one is an ultra high cross of mine. And I'm not saying much about this one in particular because this is something, yeah, this is something I just want to, I'm liking the results I'm getting from them. And it's got a lot of pod variations. I mean, it does have a lot of pod variation. All right, one more plant of this guy. Dang it. All right, I'll get to responding to your chats here in a second. Or then, yeah, I'll get to responding to the chat here in a second here. All right, the leaves are curling up a little, but that's okay. That happens. I'll probably have to put in a little more medium in this. But this one, yeah, as you, if you look, it's got a little thing going on with that leaf, but I'm not making a big deal about that. If it happens, it can lose some leaves and be okay. And yes, there's a couple roots coming out the bottom, but I know this one's due to be uppotted just like the other one. Alright, guy, go in there softly. Alright. There's a few more I got going on in the round. But, yeah, those two are sister plants. And hello, Tomorrow's Garden. How you doing? Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Now, I do got another one. That's another sister plant of it. And I was going to kind of wait, show them my other plant update. But this one's a bit bigger. But they are all from the same, pretty much the same germination date. But this one's just taken off. I got a handful of them that I've separated sooner and have just taken off faster. Now, not all of them take off in the same day or the same times, but they have a lot of them been germinating near around the same time, but just haven't been uppotted. And I've noticed, which any grower can, well, will notice after toying around with them, if you don't uppot them soon and within certain time ranges, they don't grow up as much as one likes, or less general rule. Rules don't always apply the same way. But, all right. Yeah, you're right about that, Freaky Geek. Some of them, some plants just go off in small containers and just do awesome. The other ones just like, eh. Oh yeah, awesome, Rob Z. Those sweet twisters, those are pretty cool ones. If you like the sweeter varieties, those will be nice and flavorful. At least some pods I got the seeds from, or at least the seeds I extracted the pods from, or the pods I had where I extracted the seeds from were very, very flavorful. Sorry if I was wording that a little off, but that happens. It happens with about anybody. It was just one of those things. Um, awesome, Rob. Yeah, it's always good to have ones that you start, and then or start a number of them, and then because you can always have some as backup, just in case for whatever reason it may be, there could be something that impedes one your or some certain ones. Let's say you start like a dozen of the same variety, and then let's say for example the weather acts up, and then it just somehow just messes up the couple of them, and then something else acts up, takes out a couple more, or an animal comes around, your dog just runs them over, your cat just acts goofy on 'em, or whatever it is, or somebody has your kids or something just knock the plant over and just trample on it, not even thinking about it, whatever the reason may be, or just life gets in the way, something like that, whatever it is. You could end up with having like four or five or four on the back burner that you keep him safe. Then just have those to focus on of that strain. So it could be any sorts of reasons that come into play that knock out the other ones that you had on going. But it's always nice to have extra plants around. Yeah, yeah, I've heard about what you've been going through with pests, Rob Z. Pests aren't fun. Nope. Hey, what's up, Rubber Rose Connie? Now, you guys, hold on a second. Um, uh, all right, here, I'll show a couple more. Give me a second here. Got a little itch right there. All right. Um, Got see and be sure everything's running smoothly here. All right. Which one is this? Check out this one. Check out the size of the planter this one is. The leaves on this one. Uh, this one's doing rather well. Liking how this one's coming along. Just letting a little some of the side growth grow in here around where the nodes are at. A couple of these leaves might have to be trimmed when I get those nodes coming in rather well. But we'll see as it goes. I'm being as patient as I can with them. But I'm just like any other grower planter. Patience can get the best of me. Awesome. Thanks, Rick. Thanks, everybody. That's awesome, Connie. It's cool that to get a plant to overwinter. I did that before. It's always nice when you can get them to do that. It's always nice. And plus, it's very encouraging when that happens. All right. Let's see. You want to take a look at this guy? All right. Ooh, okay. All right. Uh, cool. All right, give me a second. Here's why I'm holding off because this one's actually um, got a little water dripping from the bottom. I just don't want to move it around because it all dripping on the other things. All right, take a look at this guy. Now this one isn't super tall, but yeah. But this one doesn't have to be super tall. It's got a nice, good base to it. So nice, good sized leaves. I like the way this guy is turning out. All right, I had to get a paper towel. I'm glad I had a paper towel right next to me. But let's see. Yeah, well, if I need to hide some eggs, I know where to hide them. You know, I got a couple plants I can put them in. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but yeah, there's a handful of these plants that I'm gonna have to be moving around, doing something with. Some of them I need to get on that little seed, seed starter thing. But yeah, uh, give me a sec. I'm gonna take a look at the basil. All right, that basil plant. I was just checking the water level. That basil plant would be fine for right now, but I'm definitely going to have to add the water in the morning. Hmm. We'll do on that. And the thing is, with a handful of some of these, well, yeah, there's a number of them that's already budding and flowering. And there's at least one of them in there that's, oh, hey, guy, stop reaching for that heat source. I want you to burn your leaves. Now, uh, yeah, as I was saying, some of them, one of them is actually actually got a couple pods on it, but I can't really move it right now per se because I do not want to disturb anything. But as I do my update tomorrow, I will do what I can to show you guys more up close by with that one. And yeah, because with the video I have in mind for these and the Manzano peppers and the habanero peppers, I'll get more of the seeds and everything out of them, and then I'll do more of a live showing or a live. Uh, if anybody wants, if anybody's will be cool with this, I'll do more of a live little plant update and a little thing with the Manzano peppers, which actually won't be a bad thing. I mean, because hmm? You gotta be careful with all that stuff you put on the soil, man. Or I mean, sorry, I'm not calling you man, but you gotta be careful with that. And the reason why I'm saying is because you get all that stuff on or in the soil that's with the plant. To me, that's a little iffy when you get all that stuff on there. Now, what I could suggest, if at all possible, um, what some people sometimes do is they'll put like a little layer of some. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm just suggesting, or sharing an idea of what other people have done. What some people will do is take like a little thin layer of sand over the top, and then instead of possibly top watering the soil, maybe do like if you got a planter that's got some holes in it, some water from the bottom, or if you can, put like a little small tube in the side down there, and, and then water down the tube, and then let the water get around base of there, and then if you're worried about anything in that tube, just cover the top with a cap on that tube that goes down the side. You can give that a try. I mean, if you got it to your disposal. Ah, see, that's good. Good, Connie. Uh, if you got them in like little trays, then just water from the bottom, and then let the, I mean, the top feel a little dry. It's okay. That'll keep so it's not like moisture sitting at the top of the soil. And a lot of what times we'll do is the roots will stretch to that moisture. So it's okay within like the first inch or something of the soil that gets a little dry, especially in bigger planters. Bigger planters is easier to get away with that. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, Connie. Those little white flies or little gnats that come out of the soil. That's because there's a lot of certain moisture in the soil there, or in that top dressing part, where they can kind of, congregate and get to their little babies right there. So there's enough moisture to keep them, sustain them right there. So if that dries out just enough, then that could help you. And if you're not sure about that, just take like a little layer, a good layer of nice sand. You don't have to. If you want to be sure about that, some people will use play sand that they can get from the store. Yeah, and in regards to what Freaky Geek is saying, what Freaky Geek is saying, um, I understand what he was trying or they're trying to get at is because sometimes some bugs try to get on the leaves, and then what people do is they'll spray the leaves with whatever solution they can come up with. And the unfortunate side effect of doing that is that that solution will clog up the plant's pores, and, and that essentially makes it hard to absorb oxygen or air, which plants or they kind of breathe in and out of the leaves and stuff like that, absorb some things and expel some things. Kind of like what people do with their little epidermis. So so basically, if that gets clogged up, that's hard for plants to breathe a bit, and so yeah, just basically makes it hard for them to breathe through their leaves, and makes it yeah. Sometimes the plant will respond well, and can end up just suffocating it more or less. Unfortunate side effect when you spray solutions on the leaves. That's why, if you do end up having to do that on the leaves, you can take like a little cloth or paper towel with some water on it and wipe that off afterward. Ooh, spider mites, yeah. That could be one of those things you could actually just take like a little thing if they're on it, try to you know wipe them off or stuff like that. But if you want, uh, kind of message me on Hangouts, and then I can send you a picture of something that has helped with bugs before that I had used before, which I don't use very much, but it can help for numerous types of bugs. But I don't really suggest spraying it directly onto the soil. And but I'm sorry for just repeating certain words. In regards to that, what I learned with some of the plants that I would have done that with is I've ended up either spraying them down with some water and wiping the leaves off again after, that stuff is set in and dried after where I was sprayed. Is that after, like I said, I'll just go in and spray a little water and wipe it down with some water so I can be sure it's not clogged up. But it really just depends. So just got to be careful. All right, Freaky Geek, thanks for showing up. Appreciate you being on there. Thank you. All right, everybody. To the ones that are cut out of here. Let's say Miles Garden and Freaky Geek. Check y'all later. Thanks for showing up and spending time on my stream. I appreciate it. And thumbs up to you guys. All right. Thank you. Um, let's see here. Hmm. Um, yeah, but I will definitely. And yeah, so yeah, definitely we'll do a plant update and all that jazz. We go over which Monsanto peppers that I showed earlier and some of those habaneros. And I'll touch base on a couple other things. So, but right now it's getting a little, it's but we got to it sooner and making it much easier. Um, but unfortunate, well, I'm not saying I don't mean unfortunately, but yes, I was with some family earlier and spending time with them, and yeah, we like as I was saying, went to a few stores, stuff like that. We got something to eat. No problem. It was cool. Um, so but tomorrow, yeah, will be something a little different. What I'll be doing some video. Um, yeah, and I appreciate all that have tuned in tonight on the stream and for whoever else has seen this or will be viewing this. And happy Easter's Eve, Easter weekend. Now, let's see. Some of these plants I am going to need to get them on their little regimen for feeding them. So, and some of these other ones I will show you guys about how well they're doing. Because they're doing better now, or pretty well actually. And I will show the sister plant, or one of the sister plants to one of the ones I was showing earlier. Hmm. Alright, alright, alright. Righty, righty, right. Let's see. All right, guys. Yeah, I appreciate that you guys liked it or loved it. Let's see. All right. All right, Rick. All right, check you around. No, Connie, I mean, I made it seem a little tired, but still a little late, and I'm not really sleepy. It's just been running around, and I drank a fair amount of coffee today. And for some reason, sometimes when I drink coffee in the evening, you know, it has the opposite effect. In the morning, it helps me out pretty well, but in the evening, it's weird. It's just it's like it's almost like it's almost like you're saying, it triggers a response in my body where it just says, nap time almost. It's kind of odd with coffee because a lot of times people associate coffee with wanting to take a little rest, or not a rest. A lot of times people associate coffee with, getting putting a little pep in their step. Ooh, oh snap! I should have done that. Whoopsie. Well, there's always thoughts about that another time. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's thought on that one, BD. Um, yeah, I drink coffee on when I'm messing around with plants too. Plus side about the drinking the coffee, you get to have the coffee grounds to add into your garden area because they're good to mix in with soils, stuff like that, and they're good to help with get rid of ants. Ants don't like that and stuff. Yeah, sometimes coffee can get a person pretty anxious. Oh man, espresso. No, see me myself. Uh, I like straight coffee, just as it is. Unlike some people I know, a lot of some people I know, they they say they can't stand coffee just straight, to where it's not really drinkable to them, just straight coffee. A lot of time, majority of times, they have to have a creamer or sugars involved. Yeah, kind of, you can do that with house plants too. Um, it does help with. Um, yeah, it does help. I mean, sometimes people will sprinkle a little bit. Well, normally a lot of people use coffee grounds that have been used, not normally just fresh coffee grounds, because it's a little stronger like that. When it's fresh coffee grounds, they're a little stronger. Yeah. If anybody gets thoughts of wanting to use coffee grounds, do like what they said. Go to a cafe or local coffee house, and if some of the ones that you're at don't aren't too comfortable or act like you're a little weird about it, then you can also go to, you know, there are some gas stations, some restaurants. Don't be afraid to ask. Oh, but the police say what's the most they're going to say is, "Oh no," then it's okay. They say no, fine. Move on to the next place with them. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of places that go through a lot of coffee grounds that are eager to get rid of them because that'll also mean a good positive thing for them and less garbage they have to take out and less work for them. Okay, so it just working on it in their favor. So I mean, the most they can do from well, what's the worst? Like they're just going to say, "Oh, sorry, the boss told me no, we can't give them out." Whoa, whoa! All right, sorry, it was just I was seeing on the screen over here that just looked weird. Because it was like a little glitchy thing. I hope that didn't really happen on this on here. But yeah, uh, I was just about to. No, yeah, I would suggest trying it. But if you're using it in your house plants, I'd say use it more if you already got it in the dirt or plants feel comfortable being in the dirt. Take your used coffee grounds, kind of sprinkle them on top, stuff like that. And then, but if you got some other plants that you're doing it with, you can do like a little solution, mix it in with the water, kind of do it like that. Or if you can, mix it in with some soils that you're going to transplant a plant to, and yeah, that'll be something to experiment with. Now, uh, now for garden plants, I can say, like what BD said, go ahead and use eggshells, banana peels, and stuff like that in your garden, no problem. But the thing is, you have to be careful with the fresh banana peels because, if you just get them and then before it's before it's dried up or composted down, then you might not want to do that in your everyday house plants. But yeah, yeah. See, that's a good idea, Connie. You do that with the eggshells. But see, me personally, I don't go through that many eggshells like that, so it's like not really a thing. Like, so I mean, even though I like to get the head on eggshells, but I just don't go through that much eggshells. But it is a good thing to have that calcium. But you can always get that calcium part from other aspects of other things you can find. If you have it composted down, that helps. But if you know people that can do it in eggshells, that's a good thing as well. Uh, my foot was cramping up a little. It's been doing that all day. Yeah. All right. Please don't glitch. Yeah. Hey, another suggestion is if you guys ever can, uh, start a compost pile or compost bin. Compost piles, pretty simple, and compost bins are fairly simple and straightforward as they are. But if you want to keep it even really simple, just go ahead and throw like a little thing down on the ground, and then just start throwing everything you got that you want in the compost pile. Do it that way. Then throw like a little tarp thing over the top and wave, pin down those ends. Then let it heat up, compost, up like that. And then turn the stuff you're using as compost every so often. And then after it breaks down, then you're good to go. Simple. Well, sounds simple, but it's just more time consuming. It's all good though. Alright, please stop glitching on me. Alright guys, let's see what time it is. Alright, it's 11:35 where I'm at. Alright, here what I'm going to do here guys is I'll stay on here for a few minutes longer. And then yeah. That's cool. That's cool, Connie. Ah, snap. Yeah, that'd be nice if it was at least a good hour sooner. Sorry if it looks like I mentioned a lot, but it's just dry skin right now. See, this whole thing is this way the weather's been jumping around. It has been drying out my skin rather a lot. I mean, my skin can get dried fairly easily so due to with the psoriatic arthritis. Got that along with the RA symptoms and stuff like that I have as well. So yeah, but hmm. Now, do any of y'all have any comments or questions? Figure I'll ask you, see if you guys have any comments or questions you might want to, you know, add in here. Well, just let you guys know we'll be wrapping it up in the next so many minutes. That's why I'm asking to see if you have any questions. Let's see. Hmm. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to unplug away. Uh, uh, that one I needed to unplug. Goes on for quite a while. All right. All right, guys. What I'm going to end up doing is Now, Connie, I do start the seed starting trays with like so many cells in them. Um, I've tried the ones where you get the uh, circle little circles that you moisturize, but what I've been using more of as of late is like I kind of like the results I get from those ones that start that they come with a little circle disc. But what I've been doing more of is the ones with the 72 little cells in it, and I put my own where I put the seed starting mix in there. Now it does not hurt to experiment around with the seed starting mix. Nowadays there is a good handful of them out there. Um, so there's varied results from. I would say look around and find which works best with you. What's you, basically. And oh, it's 11:40 here right now, Mount Cumberland. And then and yeah, and Adam, thank you. Appreciate that. And any which way I can do to, you know, shed some light on anything that might help you out in any kind of way. Thank you. Thank you, BDBs. Appreciate that as well. Thank you. That's cool, Cope Alone. I didn't realize the time zone you're at. Ah, cool. Cope Alone, you're in Mississippi? I've had family around there. I think I may still have some down in Mississippi. Got some in Arkansas, and all that jazz. That's different down there. The weather's been a little bit better than up here. Yeah, yeah, I catch what I can with Rick streams. A lot of times, a lot of my time that when he starting his morning streams, I'm tend to be at work, and that's through most of the week. But as I can, you know, if he's keeping the stream going, I could catch you if you just some of it on my break times, which is nice because I don't mind spending a good portion of my breaks on this live stream chat. Because it give me a little bit of time to have a snack, maybe get a little quench my thirst a bit, and chat and chat. So yeah, that's a plus side. But yeah, everybody, okay, kind of in Northwest Montana. That's cool. Uh, what's up, Bernie? How you doing? Yeah, I think there's a lot of places you can find that has some beauty to it. I mean, in just different aspects. And yeah, it's just where and how you can find that beauty. Hey, Bernie, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. That's cool. You showed up. Because I mean, I've been in different places and around different environments, and yeah, it's just where and how you find that beauty, man. Different ways, different kinds of beauty to it. Now, one of the forms of that's a form of beauty to me is being out there with my God. That thing is that's one of the things. It's really nice to me. I can really appreciate that kind of thing, and it just feels so nice being out there doing that. Hey, what's up? What's up, Alex? How you doing? How you doing? Sorry, I forgot quiet for a second, guys. I'm just reading up on the chat here. Hey, what's up, Sarah? How you doing? What's up, Rev? How you doing? What's going on? Hmm. But yeah, but yeah, this is a reminder, guys. I'm gonna, since wasn't able to hop on here early enough during the night, I wasn't able to, haven't been able to do a full update on the plants or anything. I was able to show a couple, and yeah, I'll be doing one really soon, if not tomorrow. And then on the Manzano peppers and the habaneros, then doing a little more of a seed extraction for some of them, and I'll be explaining more that'll involve the seed with giveaway that I've still been recently doing and everything like that. So, um, just like I said a little bit ago, sorry that it looks like I'm scratching a little bit here and there, but that's because because the psoriatic arthritis is kind of acting up a little bit. And the weather is kind of dry, being a little dry. But yeah, I'm appreciating some way some of these plants are coming out right now. So, we gotta catch up on some of these. All right, Connie. Talk to you around. Hope to see you again soon. And yeah, just kind of be sure to stay in contact with me, and I'll send you a picture of that stuff. Yeah, BD. I'm really hoping to get some of those videos going when the season starts rolling out pretty well, and hopefully this will be a good one, and hopefully you and everybody else will have a great one as well. Right now, I'm working. I'm doing basically working in the warehouse right now. So I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Um, oh, Sarah, I'm in the Midwest right now. So yeah. All right, Copeland Alone. I'll keep that in mind. No rotten eggs. Oh, been a long day for me on this end, people. Oh, yeah. Spending time with family and everything, and had been much on the coffee side. That's the thing is, coffee in the evenings can have the opposite effect what it would in the morning. I mean, for some reason, instead of it waking me up and like it does in the morning, it just does the opposite for me in the evenings for some odd reason. Sorry guys, I'm just reading some of the comments to see what's going on. Oh, sorry guys, just reading the chat a bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, Alex, how was the wife thinking of your s'mores, man? Good call, bringing that one up, Rev. Oh, I think if she would have tried that on camera, he would probably got in some trouble. And nice to see a reaction, but it probably been one of those things where, there would probably been some bleeps in there. This dang itch. Alright, let's see. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, God. Ah, there it goes. Felt like a pop in my neck. Alright, guys. It's midnight here. And yeah, probably going to wrap it up here real soon. Because I've got to get up and do some things in the morning. So, yeah, just like everybody else, I'm going to need my rest. And yeah, so, big thumbs up to everybody who's watching or who's on here right now. Yeah, everybody. Oh, sorry. Um, Now, everybody, uh, happy Easter and enjoy your day. Everything go well and keep it spicy. All right? Watch out for them rabid bunnies. Watch out. Hello, Rich. Well, don't start glitching on me. All right, people. We're gonna go ahead and yeah, let's squash this thing out. And may everybody have a good, happy Easter. Maybe a good time for everyone. And maybe a blessed time as well. And everybody, good things, good things, good things. Now, yeah. So, alright. Good night, Rob Z, Rev, AD, Adam, whoever else is in this video right now, couple alone, and Sarah, Sierra, I mean, whatever, how you pronounce your name, Alex, Butter Pepper, and whoever else is in here right now. And for those who may be tuning in to my next video, be prepared. Be prepared. Alright? Alright. And be ready. You may be next to be with me on here. So, just keep in mind. Be ready, people. Alright. Thanks for watching. And, I'd like to see you guys soon here. And, yeah. Appreciate anybody who commented and even showed up, watched for a little while. Very much appreciated. And we'll also appreciate you clicking on these icons here. And yeah, as I mentioned, good night, good evening, good morning, good midday, wherever it is, time and range it is when you're watching this or as you're watching this. And remember, hashtag keep it spicy. And yeah, we'll be keeping it spicy like I mentioned. And good night, everybody. Peace out.